and the go. Alright, respect, liquid.
Yeah.
Take the time out to come reason with you. You don't know?
It a pick up clear?
Yeah man.
Volume?
Volume. Yeah, let's speak up there. Alright, tell us now, what's or who inspired you to start as a selector slash DJ?
What inspired me? Well, to be honest, I bought my first record when I hear Buju Banton Browning song. You know, it kind of get me very curious as a youth, and I hear that DJ, I hear that voice. You know, I want to just play a song or play, but you know, I've been around music before I even start spinning. You know, and I've been exposed. I have uncles who had turntables and records, and you know, we're making cassettes and stuff like that from before, you know.
Yes.
So that's where some of the inspiration came from. And then, you know, I had friends that I started going to school with who had sound system and, you know, party venues, or should I say club and stuff like that. So that kind of got me more interested in this whole spinning record thing and DJing, you know.
Alright, tell us the name of the first sound system that you played on professionally.
The first sound system I played on professionally was a sound system in Montego Bay, owned by a school friend, Jason Russell, who is now, you know, they are the owners of Pier 1. Sound system was called In Excess, and you know, it was, you know, all of us as school youth, you know, running that sound. That sound system we kind of play at the school fetes, and I attended Cornwall College, so, you know what I mean, being at high school, you know, we kind of get enough like a sweet 16 and birthday party and fete and stuff like that.
Right.
So that's where it all started, you know.
Yeah man. So do you always know that you would be a top radio personality?
No, I didn't know that I would be a top radio personality, but you know what I mean, the aim and the goal was to be one of the best,
sure.
You know, at all time, you know.
So how did your discovery to Zip come about?
Well, my discovery to Zip, you know, it's a long way, you know. I started in Montego Bay. My first radio experience was at Hot 102, you know, late 90s, early 2000, like 98 into 2000. At that time I did like 3 years at Hot 102, me, Bones, Master Wayne. Master Wayne is now DJ Wayne of Irie, and Bones is the same Bones at Irie FM. You know, we started out as a trio on the radio, you know, doing our little thing on Hot 102, then eventually we noticed, say, yo, Kingston people them start vibe to us, the artists them start come to Montego Bay and say, yo, we are listening to the program and we like the vibes, and it was basically the similar vibes that is happening now. You know, that is one of the vibes that we really started, the whole dub play thing and the whole juggling thing on the radio. Yes. You know, it's something that we really started, so that's where it really started. I did that for like 3 years in Mobay, came off the radio for 2, and you know, was always interesting. I always, you know, find RFM interesting. I always wanted a chance there, you know. When I did get a chance to speak to Mr. Young at the time, never have no space to me at Irie, you know. So you don't know, DJ Wayne did get the stint first. And as we used to play as duo, so we said, boy, we used to get the stint, we go and build. And you know, he talked about Zip, that he have a little idea that he might work on, and soon as it come and streaming, you know, he would have linked me, and so said, so done, you know.
Yes, man.
Zip start 2002, and Mr. Young give me a call, same time when him start, like the first week, and say, yo, come up in the morning, you come see me and take the trad, go link him and watch it. You know, him kind of know that we had that vibe from Hot 102, because he used to listen to us.
Yeah.
So, you know what I mean, him say, boy, come in, go up a town, and I come up a town, up at the Zip office when it just started. Judith Badley was, you know, programs director at the time.
Yes.
You know, she really kicked me off on the Zip thing, 2002, and you know, it was all downhill from there.
Alright, so as it relates to overseas though, when did you get your first tour as a selector? And can you recall your experience?
Recalling my first experience playing overseas was from in Montego Bay. My first overseas stint was in Cayman at the time, Grand Cayman, you know?
Right.
Yeah, so you know what I mean, from Wayne and Lipo days, I started traveling from that time. So my first overseas experience was in Cayman, and it was like 2 shows in Cayman. And you know, great vibe, you know, I never expect to see so much people come out for come party and party to a full house, and it was great.
One thing. So overall, what would you say is your most memorable performance as a selector? You know?
Well, recalling my first experience playing overseas was from in Montego Bay. My first overseas experience was in Cayman. You know, My most memorable performance, one off. I kind of have a lot still, but one off is playing at Bluefields with Adonai.
That's in Westmoreland, right?
Yeah, in Westmoreland. Adonai and Sky Disco. And during that time, we did I use turntable. And one of the needle break. And we have played for like about 2,000-3,000 people. Bluefields Beach. Me and Adonai, and you have to play with one turntable, and that was just fun. It's just one of my more memorable moments of playing with just one turntable, just being creative and talking, and it seems as if I was using 2 turntables. So one of them vibe, believe me.
So alright, on the more darker side of the industry, if you could change one thing about the sound system world, what would that be?
Well, if I could change one thing, right now, the whole sound system and dancehall thing just need a freedom there, It need back that freedom. It's not as free as it used to be. And the freedom lacking, make creativity lack, enough things lacking. So we just need to come more freedom from dancehall. I'm not gonna say it's fair playing on the middle of halfway tree till 6 o'clock in the morning, but we need some more dancehall venues where dancehall can go on for the period of time where it's supposed to go on, and people can have fun and they can get to escalate to whatever it's supposed to escalate each night,
So what advice would you give to young aspiring radio personalities?
I wouldn't say young aspiring radio personalities and DJ, because I'm a DJ before I was a radio personality. So you have to just love the craft, Love the craft. And each day you play like your last day. And you have to just really love the music and try explore with other genres other than what you used to. Just do you, but love the craft, and it will love you back.
Alright, Liquid is also a producer, right? H2O label. Alright, tell us how long have you been a producer? And what inspired that?
Well, I've been producing since 2004, and it was just one of my goals in music to really produce records. Zip and the whole movement kind of opened that door for me, and I get to know people and make links, and get a chance to really start my production in 2004. My first production was a rhythm called French Vanilla. I had 2 #1 songs on that first production. Elephant Man, Crazy Hype, Assassin Girls Gone Wild. Trust me, did very well overseas and in Jamaica. Can't complain. I link up with Dan Carleon for the first time, and that's where it all started. I produce songs with Buju Banton, I produce songs from Mavado, I produce so much people right now, so much projects.
Alright, just tell us some of the other names of the rhythms that you've done.
Okay, rhythms I've produced, rhythm called Slow Bumps, I produced Hello Motor for Vibes Cartel, a phone song. I've produced Man Dead, Buju Banton, hey boy, pay trouble, busy signal, put up the gun. I've produced Bluetooth, that rhythm, Munga, Gangsta do them one thing. I produced the first girl song with Mavado, Squeeze Breast, that song. That song was one of them songs that were breakthrough. And did rhythm like 12 gauge. I produced the first combination with Idonia and Bounty Killer. That rhythm that single kind of really make Donut thing turn up on a different level. And the thing, I produced Study a Friend with Iactine. My latest projects for last year was a pre-release rhythm, a rhythm called Isla Bash and a rhythm called Affection with Sizzla. So those are some of the projects.
So which would you say is the greatest achievement as a producer so far?
My greatest achievement as a producer? French Vanilla and Man for Dead Rhythm, where I get to produce a song and Buju album, Grammy nominated album, the same album with Driver. So that song is also featured in a video game. All of things go on for that rhythm there. That is one of the most memorable production, that rhythm and French Vanilla.
Yeah, man. So alright, can we look out for any new faces coming out of H2O label?
Yes, you can look out for new faces coming out of H2O label, but not for this year. For this year, H2O concentrate on Liquid the artist. For 2013, and that's what's up. So you can just look out for Liquid the artist. Doing great things, videos, shows, tours, and look out for their debut album also coming this year. So, you know, that you can look out for from H2O Records this year, Liquid album.
Yeah, but on that note, Liquid artist, alright, we have seen you master radio. See, you do well as a producer and also as an artist too. Alright, tell us what encouraged you to become a full-time artist.
Well, I just love the music and I love DJ from before I come Kingston. You know, from the mobile, I always a DJ and I always a help artists make song and you know, always be, you know, always put my input in the music making and all of that. And I just go with the flow how the music take me and I always love DJing and singing. So I just do it. You know, I kind of just get the courage and the real encouragement and I just step to the plate.
Alright, so like making the transition, tell us what was the greatest challenge?
For me, it wasn't a challenge because it's something I was always doing. I was doing it as fun and then I just take it serious and say, yo, serious thing right now, you know. So it's not a transition, it's something I always do. Maybe I never did a record long time, but I DJ a long time.
Yeah, man.
You know?
So, alright,
Yeah.
tell me now, in terms, still on that topic of artists, when was your first overseas tour as
an
Liquid
artist?
artist? Yeah.
Liquid the artist. First overseas tour was in 2010, St. Vincent, New Year's Eve. For Miss St. Vincent, me and Romy and Virgo. You know what I mean? 2010, New Year's Eve.
Yeah, man. So since the start of 2013, tell us some of the major performances.
Some of my major performances, been to Tampa, Baltimore. I just came back from Miami Memorial Weekend. Been to Dubai, the Middle East. Been to Canada. Been to London. And you know what I mean, a whole lot of countries in the Caribbean.
So,
Cayman, St. Lucia, Belize, you know, a whole lot of places
yeah, man.
so far.
So
Can't complain.
Which one of them would you say is the most memorable performance?
For me, one of my most memorable performances was Best of the Best, 2011. You know? And Best of the Best stage, you know, it's a real big stage. And that's one of my most memorable performances where Liquid really step out and do him thing. On that big scale. So, Best of the Best for me is one off.
Alright. Alright. We'll continue. I'll take out a chica.